So today I'm going to listen to Freezing Moon by Mayhem, but before that, let me just tell you, back in the days of 2013, I don't know if it's before or after I realized I didn't like black metal, but I willingly downloaded their songs. I don't know, just to look cool, because I liked the names like Celtic Frost Mayhem, and I liked the song titles, then I just downloaded it, even though I don't really like it. So yeah, that was a poser thing to do, but that was the time where I first discovered metal. And then like back in the days of 2012, 2013, and then I was so excited, even the stuff I didn't listen to or didn't really like, I just want to download the songs like Judas Priest and stuff like that, all of the old school stuff. But some of the metal I downloaded I really like, and some of them, even though I don't like it, I just like the name or the title, then I just downloaded it even though I never bothered to listen to it. So Mayhem is one of those bands. I think their story gets more attention than the actual music. So today I'm gonna listen to Freezing Moon, and I did watch a live performance of it like a few years ago. The last time I listened to the song, I remember 2013, I listened to just a little bit of it and then I didn't really like it. Then I saw their live performance, maybe like 2019. It's like one random night, I want to see what they look like and whatever. And then I watched that for a bit, and then now it's like the third time I'm gonna jump into black metal again, even though I can tell you right now I don't really like it, I don't get it. And then this is really the definition of random noise, but I'm gonna give it another chance. Who knows, maybe I'll like it this time. So this is like 11 years later, and I have lyrics to help me, so I know what's happening, and this is Freezing Moon. And right off the bat, the guitar tone is like very screechy and very like trebly. There's something weirdly scary about the tone, like it's so much humming or something. But this sounds like a typical Metallica Megadeth intro, slow intro, Slayer intro. It really sounds like, I don't know, Seasons in the Abyss, I think. Okay. Okay, it's 1 minute of this thing only. Something's gonna happen. Okay, riff. It's so like distorted until I cannot really hear the intervals of what's happening. Like in the beginning it sounds okay, and then like 1 millisecond later I don't really like it, and then the last part of the riff I kind of like it, and then now I don't know like what's happening. But it has a nice fuzz around it. Whoa, big tom. So the intro is kind of okay, and then this riff I don't even know what's happening. But the interval in the last part of the riff, it was, yeah, I thought, is this spooky? It sounds very classic rock or something. And then in the back part, when they played those weird intervals, then, oh, it makes it sound evil now. So it fits. And the drummer is just killing it, man. Have a lot of and then in the intro also, he did a lot of stuff. That's really cool. Okay, fast riff. Okay, when the fast riff came, it was cool, and then when when the drummer chokes with the riff, that was cool. Woo! Last beat. I want to listen to that again. Da 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 da. Okay. It really sounds like a seizure, like Slayer, but even more fast. The normal beat to da. This is very headbangable, but that I really don't. It's not appealing at all. Okay, first impression of the vocals. I didn't even know he was entering the vocals, you know. His first note, you know, the first note is what draws you in, and then it's like you cannot hear what's happening. Only when he said the word cold, then I realized, oh, this guy is singing. You know, it's like cold, dark, you know. If you wanna enter the song, your first note has to be important, you know, and then it needs to be clear. In the corner of this time, it's like he didn't even say anything. This is like Megadeth, but even worse vocals. He also sounds like a little goblin. The thing that's keeping this whole thing together is the guitar. The drums are not doing that job. It's just pa 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 like that only. Yeah, it's hard to distinguish where's beat 1 or beat 2, you know. Okay. We just finished verse 2. Okay. Oh. Cool. The drums have big reverb. And then a breakdown. Oh, that's cool. The bass tone. Good fuzz. Okay, halftime. The drummer really saves the day. The drums sound very good. Not in terms of playing, but also like the whole sound of it. It sounds freaking massive. I feel like this riff will drag on forever. Just 2 freaking notes only. Ooh, melody. This is slightly better than the verse. Yeah, this part, the bridge is way better than the verse. In terms of melody and the phrasing of it. And now the 2 chords work really well. Okay, let's see that solo again. I love how then it just goes up like that. At first it was like it was creeping up, then it bends like that. That's cool. And the first few notes are wow, that was cool. But the rhythm guitar is overtaking the solo. It sounds like a Scottish, those bagpipe things, the notes that he chews, you know, and the overall sound of it. Yeah, the tone of it also. But it's hard to distinguish what's happening with the solo when the guitar riff is and then the solo is like that, you know. Okay, outro. This is like you like that. I know it's supposed to sound cool and edgy and whatnot, but it sounds stupid to me and it sounds silly. Okay, last verse, last words. It sounds like those throat singing things. Okay? This riff again. Oh, it's a new riff? I don't know. The beginning sounds, when the riff is on its own, it sounds like a new riff, but when it plays, it's like, oh, it sounds like the one I heard, the fast riff before. I don't even remember. But the movement is the same, so I guess it's like the same riff. Okay. And that's it, and it just ends like that. So, Mayhem. Obviously, the lyrical, you cannot. If I didn't have lyrics, I wouldn't know where the heck I was or what the heck is he singing. So in terms of lyrics, it's a 0. You know, you want people to understand what you're singing. If not, then you don't even need to sing anything. You know. But of course, with lyrics, you're gonna be more accessible. But if you're not singing properly, then what's the point also? So I'm glad I looked for the lyrics. So yeah, people don't listen to this for the lyrics. They just listen, like they post the lyrics just to look cool. But if you listen to it, there's nothing really relatable about this at all. Oh, it's so cold, it's so dark. Oh, and then yeah, you know. Oh, I followed the freezing moon. Yeah, and then oh, it's night again. Oh, night is so beautiful. And then oh, darkness. Ooh, I'm in the cemetery. You know. But I guess this is like people say it's like the first black metal one, and then the pioneer of black metal. So yeah, this is the foundation, I guess. But okay, the intro, yeah, a lot of the intro, and then yeah, I guess the drummer was shining there. The drummer shines throughout the whole song, and then the intro. Yeah, it was interesting for a bit, but maybe it drags on a little bit too much. And then again, the verse, he didn't come in with confidence. Or was that intentional? I guess it was intentional, but you've got to sing your first note clearly. But I didn't even know he was singing until he sang the last line. The verse 1, verse 2 was a miss. The bridge was slightly better. The outro is also a little bit better, but not as good as the bridge. And, you know, it's hard to headbang. That's very hard to headbang. The riff, the intro one was okay. That was good. The main riff, I guess, for the verse, I don't know. I don't really know what's happening. A lot of fuzz around there. The fast riff is good, and then after that, the bridge riff, 2 notes. I actually thought it was boring, but it worked really well with the vocals. And then after that, the fast riff for the outro again. That's also good. I just don't like the drums in terms of blasting beats like that. You know, like I mentioned before. And then it didn't really feel like 6 minutes. You know, half of the song was already gone. You know, and then I didn't even realize it. And yeah, this one is not as bad as I thought it was. Just the vocals, I don't really get the vocals, and I don't really think anyone really gets it, you know, unless you really like black metal, I don't know. But for normal normies, you know, I like screaming, and you know, but this one, it just feels like like throat singing or trying to be a goblin, like Dave Mustaine, but doing it worse. And you're trying to be funny and it's like me last time when I was trying to scream. It sounds like this, you know, just as bad as the vocals here. And then when I actually learned how to scream, I didn't sound like this at all, you know. But I still don't know how to scream, but at least it's better than how I did last time, like like that. It sounds kind of silly and kind of stupid, you know, but yeah, like if you think about people that can scream now, that's way more aggressive. This is like, really, it's like a kid trying to scream, you know. But this one is not that bad. Will I listen to it again? Not really. I will listen to it only just for the drums, but in overall the whole thing, it's not as bad, but I still wouldn't listen to it. So this one is like a 3 out of 10. You know, last time I would have gave it like 0 or negative, but this one is, yeah, it's okay. There's some stuff that I like about it. So this one, yeah, 3 out of 10. Mayhem, Freezing Moon.